Hey you, it's Evie. Long time no see, feels like, huh? Well, just before we jump in, you guys, I just wanted to tell you real quick, I got my hair cut. Just a couple inches off, but now it feels nice and fresh, and I wish you could smell it. Anyways, how are you guys doing? You're in the messy living room, but got all the laundry on the couch over there. Lola Bean. Lola, you say hi? She's on her bed behind me. Been wanting to do a fun video with you guys. I know there's been a lot going on. Last week when I tried filming. Yeah.
I haven't called Charlie yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, I'd go with you if we had time.
we technically do have time.
Say hi to them.
You
don't touch it.
Yeah, we have to run.
It was a joke. Nate was off a couple weeks. He tore a muscle in his back, and then the kids got the flu. It was a mess. So I'll give you a little bit of update of kind of what's going on for those spoonies that watch my videos often and like to keep up in the know-how. So I came across an article or two sharing a couple of the disappointing things that you got to deal with fibro. Like there isn't enough, right? And I thought, you know, it'd be kind of funny. I don't know if it's really funny, but we can put our own little spin on it and try to make it funny. But I thought it'd be worth sharing what I find most embarrassing with fibro. I made my own little list, and then I would love it if you guys shared what you find the most embarrassing, only if you want to. Oh, sorry. If you're new there, hi, I'm Evie. I have some autoimmune chronic illnesses, and I share them online here. Kind of just how it is, good days, bad days, I've shared them all. 99% of those spoonies have chronic illnesses, just like me. Some are better, some are worse. We just do our best to live one day at a time, one pain at a time. I want to be here to support everybody and let you know you're not alone. So that's what we do here. I'd love for you to subscribe, join our spoonie fam. So number one, I put down upkeep on house duties and myself. Oh, isn't this the truth? As much as I hate to admit it, I wish I have taken more regular showers. Oh, and it sounds bad. I'm not saying that I stink to high heaven. Maybe sometimes I can. I don't think so. I at least wash up and stuff. It's sad how exhausting a shower can be. I know that sounds dumb, but it's true. Okay, and it's not just washing yourself. It's hopping in and letting your skin adjust to the temperature. Too hot makes me hurt. I've gotten flares if it's too hot. Like I used to be one of those people, my skin would be beet red coming out of the shower because I felt cleaner. It can't be too cold because that hurts too. The whole process, not just washing yourself, okay? The house, let's turn this around, you can take a look. Yeah, it's just laundry, that's all you see, but believe me, a lot of things have been let go. It's all about trying to find that happy medium each day, because for those days that you feel really good, you want to get everything done. But you try, and it's not, Superman couldn't even do it, and then you're left feeling like hell, and you're dead for 3 days and completely useless because you overdid it. So you gotta find that happy medium. Second one, brain fog. Oh, I get complaints sometimes on my videos, like,
She does not know how to talk right.
Oh, she must be drugged up.
She must be on something.
she takes too long to talk. You know, stupid things like this. You guys, I don't rehearse my videos. I just talk to you as if you were here and I was just talking with you, you know, just like as a friend. And I know a majority of you get that, but there's always those few. But I really hate it, especially when I'm mad and I'm trying to say something and it's like it just won't come out. I can't stand it. Or you forget really important things, appointments, or the littlest things like, hey hon, where'd you put that, what was the thing?
One eternity later.
Oh, our tickets to go see CCR. Really excited to go see them, but I don't remember. But luckily I did find them Thank God. And then it's more serious. Like, you'll be driving somewhere. I used to think this was like Alzheimer's or dementia or something before, when I was new to this years ago. And when I was like 18, when all this stuff started, it was really new. It took me a long time to understand. But I'd be driving somewhere that I've been for, you know, a million different times, like my mother's or appointment, a doctor appointment that I've gone to, and I'll just, for a minute, I'll completely forget where I'm going, where I'm at exactly. It's terrifying. It's an awful feeling, because it's like, man, what's wrong with me? You know? It's frustrating. It's very frustrating, but keep in mind, you're not alone. 3, always tired. Always tired. And I shouldn't say always tired, I'm always fatigued. And the difference between tired and fatigued is sleep fixes tired. When you're fatigued, you're just like, no amount of sleep in this world can fix it. Like, I'm always so sleepy. I could go take a nap right now. That gets exhausting because I want more energy. I have noticed since I've checked out my magnesium, vitamin D3, that when I was very deficient in those, and iron really played a role in energy and just how I felt overall too. So watch for that. Okay. 4, sensory overload. Oh my God. If you haven't seen that video of sensory overload that I made, please go check that out. It's actually, it kind of puts you in another person's perspective. It makes you see a little differently if you're not wanting to know what that is exactly. How I would describe it is like someone poking you. Okay, and they're poking you. At first it's like, whatever, you know. But then you have 100 people poking you, and you just lose your mind. It's like that, but it's with sounds, and it's with touch, and it's with smells, and so much senses are just being overloaded. You swear you're just gonna blow. That is very, very frustrating, especially when I've been in a lot of pain. It seems like I'm very, very sensitive with stuff around me, and then I feel like a bad wife, or like a bad friend, or a bad mom, because I'm just so irritated. Even a phone ring and just pisses me off. And I know that sounds dumb, but it's true. And you try so hard to not let it, but it just, like I said, poke. It's the best way I can describe it. Number 5, stomach issues. Bloating or a little bit of IBS. Heaven forbid you eat any raw veggies. Certain medications can upset your stomach too. I've been told it's often those that have fibro have IBS, which, by the way, probiotics do help with that. Number 6, balance issues. Now, I know all the ear surgeries that I've had when I was little, when I was hard of hearing, all the surgeries and stuff I've had to be able to hear, when you're messing with that stuff, you're messing with your balance also. And I thought maybe that was just mainly it, but it could be fibromyalgia too. Many complain with that. Just your sense, what's the word? Your balance is just off. And like they have said, for a normal person to kind of understand the function of your body, for many of those that have fibromyalgia, is to not sleep for 3 days and just try to function. That would kind of give you some idea. I could not tell you how many times I've run in the side of the door and walls, missed steps, tripped over my own 2 feet, even barefoot. I try to stick, I love cute little shoes, but I try to stick to just my tennies for that reason. 7, heightened emotions. And I guess this kind of, I didn't think about this before, but it kind of goes with the sensory overload. And you're not feeling good, and you're trying to keep that happy face and keep strong, and it just gets to weigh on you too much. That's why I always say it's so important to talk to someone. And if you have no one to talk to me. Holding that in there, I know, practice what you preach. But, you know, you don't want to burden anybody else with it. And, you don't want your kids to constantly hear how awful you feel, you know, because that, I believe, that probably plants a little seed in their head, and I just don't want that, especially when it comes to that time of the month for a woman. It really, really seems to make that worse too. fibromyalgia makes it worse, and then the emotions are heightened that way. And it's just asking for trouble. It just makes it that much harder. Not being able to handle stress. It's so frustrating that stress can cause more pain. Because then you're stressing about stress, and then it just causes more pain, which causes more stress, and it's just this vicious cycle, back and forth. So we try to work on those, you know, a little bit of mindfulness, and try to do things that make you feel good. Number 9, feeling ashamed when illness takes over. You know, there's this whole thing that I have fibromyalgia, but fibromyalgia does not have me. Fibro warrior, you know, that kind of thing, which is a great attitude to have, but that makes it harder. And it's kind of embarrassing, because I kind of like to be in control of your own body and your own decisions, but sometimes you just can't. Example, not being able to go take that shower that day, you know, having to cancel a very important school concert or gathering, or, you know, something like that. It makes you feel like crap. Adds to the burden. Number 10, the constant weight trouble. Now, some spoonies say they're losing weight because of stress, and they lose the weight because they're not finding themselves hungry with pain, and then you have others that feel stressed and they just gain weight. It's not necessarily have to eat more, but they gain weight. It's been very frustrating, because I'm actually on my feet quite a bit since I have found Butrans, and I've told you guys it's been the one medicine that's helped me the most. I am on my feet a lot more. I just gotta know to take my breaks and stuff, and I do constantly push myself, do my best to stay active. So it's like, what more can I do with this weight issue? Needless to say, so far I've lost 10 pounds. I've been working really hard on it, because since I quit smoking, I've gained 40 pounds. I quit on Mom's birthday, which will be coming around soon, April. That will be a year. It's crazy to think that me and Nate actually finally did that. I'm sure you guys can relate to probably all of those. Of course, there's those other little stupid ones like dry skin, itching. Ugh, what am I talking about? Long list. But I just thought this is something that we could share together, that we all understand. Please, you guys, please tell me what kind of videos you want to see next. What do you want to talk about? What do you want me to cover? Let me know. The website's been kind of funky. That's why I haven't been able to email all you back that would like a phone call. If you're having trouble getting a hold of me yet, do fibromom11@gmail, okay? Email me there, and I'll get a hold of you. Otherwise, just message me through the support group, and I hope you guys are doing alright. Not hanging there, and I hope to see you really soon. Love yous.